Hello, and welcome to the Healthy Aging Show. I'm so glad you're here. If you're over 60 or if you have a parent, grandparent, or loved one in that age group, then you already know how important it is to keep both the body and the mind healthy. We often talk about exercise and staying active, but one area that sometimes gets overlooked is brain health. Our memory is one of the most valuable things we have. It holds our life stories, our relationships, and even our independence. The truth is, as we age, it's normal to notice small changes in memory. You might forget where you put your glasses, or you might walk into a room and wonder why you went there. That happens to everyone. But the good news is, there are simple things you can do every single day to support your brain and keep your memory sharp. And one of the most powerful tools is right in front of us: the food we eat. Research shows that certain foods are packed with nutrients that protect the brain, improve blood flow, and even help build new connections between brain cells. These foods are natural, safe, and easy to add into your daily meals. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated diet. With just a few smart choices in the kitchen, you can give your brain the fuel it needs to stay sharp and active, even after 60. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 amazing foods that scientists and doctors recommend for better memory. These aren't exotic or hard to find. In fact, you may already have them in your pantry or fridge right now. I'll explain why each food is powerful, how it helps your memory, and most importantly, how you can easily add it into your daily life without changing everything about your diet. So if you're ready to take control of your brain health and keep your memory strong, stay tuned until the end of this video. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. The first food on our list is one that most people have heard of, but many don't realize just how powerful. Together we'll discover simple ways to live longer, stronger, and sharp, which you can find in walnuts and fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. Omega-3s are like fuel for your brain cells. Your brain is made up of nearly 60% fat, and a big part of that fat is omega-3. It helps your brain cells communicate with each other, improves focus, and even supports mood. For seniors, it can also reduce the risk of memory decline. If you don't eat fish regularly, no problem. A small handful of walnuts every day can give you a healthy dose of omega-3s. You can sprinkle walnuts on your oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or simply enjoy them as a snack. For fish, try to include at least 2 servings per week. Even canned salmon or tuna works well. The second brain-boosting food is leafy greens. Vegetables like spinach, kale, collard greens, and even simple romaine lettuce. These greens are loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, especially vitamin K, folate, and lutein, which are linked to better memory and slower cognitive decline. Studies from major universities in the US have shown that seniors who eat leafy greens regularly perform better on memory tests compared to those who don't. The reason? Leafy greens reduce inflammation, improve blood flow to the brain, and protect against cell damage. The best part is how easy it is to include them in your meals. Add a handful of spinach to your morning omelet, mix kale into a soup or stew, or enjoy a fresh salad with olive oil and lemon. Even 1 serving a day can make a real difference for brain health. These humble foods are packed with B vitamins, iron, and slow-digesting carbohydrates that provide steady energy to your brain. As we age, our brain needs a consistent supply of glucose, not the quick sugar rush you get from candy, but slow, steady energy that beans and lentils provide. This helps with focus, recall, and overall mental clarity. You can easily add beans or lentils to soups, salads, or even as a side dish. Black beans, kidney beans, chickpeas, or lentils. They're all excellent choices. They're affordable, easy to cook, and can be included in many types of meals. Sharpen your memory after 60. Together, these 3 foods are simple, affordable, and incredibly effective how you can start memory sharp after today. Recap of the 3 foods. First, we have walnuts and fatty fish, rich in omega-3s, the healthy fats that literally build and protect brain cells. They help your memory, support clear thinking, and even boost mood. Second, we looked at leafy greens like spinach, kale, and lettuce. These vegetables are loaded with vitamins and antioxidants that keep your brain young, reduce inflammation, and protect against memory decline. And third, we talked about beans and lentils. They may not sound glamorous, but they're like steady fuel for your brain. Instead of giving you a quick sugar spike and crash, beans give you consistent energy to stay alert, focused, and sharp throughout the day. The beautiful thing about these foods is that they're simple, affordable, and available in almost every grocery store in America. You don't need a complicated diet plan or expensive supplements, just small, consistent changes to what you eat. Breakfast, a bowl of oatmeal topped with a handful of walnuts and blueberries, fast, tasty, and brain-friendly. Lunch, a spinach or kale salad with grilled salmon, chickpeas, and a drizzle of olive oil. This combines two of our brain foods in one plate. Dinner, a hearty lentil soup with chopped leafy greens mixed in. Serve it with whole grain bread for extra fiber and balance. Even if you only add one of these foods per day, you're already taking steps toward a healthier brain. Over time, these choices add up and can make a noticeable difference in memory and clarity. Of course, food is just one part of the bigger picture. To truly keep your brain sharp after 60, you need a combination of good nutrition, healthy lifestyle habits, and mental exercise. Let me quickly share some extra tips. 1. Stay physically active. Regular exercise increases blood flow to the brain. A 20-minute daily walk can do wonders. Challenge your brain. Read books, play puzzles, or learn a new skill. Keeping your brain active helps build new connections. 4. Stay socially engaged. Conversations and relationships are powerful ways to stimulate memory and fight loneliness. Manage stress. Chronic stress damages memory. Try deep breathing, meditation, or gentle stretching to relax. When you combine good food with these habits, you give your brain the best chance to stay strong for years to come. Now, I want to speak directly to those of you who might be feeling worried about your memory. Maybe you've noticed more forgetfulness lately. Maybe you're afraid of losing your independence or becoming a burden on your family. Please remember this. It's never too late to take care of your brain. Even small changes can have a big impact. By eating the right foods, moving your body, staying connected, and keeping your mind active, you can improve your memory and protect your brain health at any age. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to change your entire diet overnight. Just start with one choice, maybe adding walnuts to your breakfast or throwing a handful of spinach into your lunch. These small steps create momentum, and over time they become habits that keep your memory strong. Before we wrap up, I want to encourage you to be part of our community here at the Healthy Aging Show. Every week we share simple, practical tips on senior health, nutrition, memory, mobility, and natural pain relief. Our goal is to help you live not only longer, but stronger, with energy, clarity, and confidence. So here's what I'd love for you to do right now. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video if you found it helpful. It really supports our mission. Your comments also help other seniors see they're not alone in this journey. Together, we can build a supportive community of people who want to age well. To sum it up, memory decline is not something we just have to accept as we get older. Yes, aging brings changes, but with the right food and lifestyle choices, we can protect and even strengthen our brain. So remember, eat walnuts or fish for healthy brain fats. Add leafy greens for vitamins and antioxidants. Enjoy beans and lentils for steady energy. These 3 foods are simple, affordable, and proven to support memory health after 60. Thank you so much for watching the Healthy Aging Show. I truly believe your best years can still be ahead of you. Stay consistent, stay hopeful, and most importantly, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself and keep your brain sharp.